Hey guys, welcome back once again to another episode of No One But You. In the last part, we got a study group together with Megumi, and Hideaki was an idiot, and he invited somebody else over. And it seems like they were getting along up until a certain point, and Yui must have said something terrible, because now they're fighting. So let's continue this argument. Alright. Also, before I forget, I am going to start my stopwatch, because I didn't last time, so if you're wondering why the part was like a weird thing, there we go. Stopwatch is set. Let us continue. Well, excuse me. I'm sorry that I'm not Little Miss Perfect like you. I'll remember from now on to start hogging people and acting all fake around them for my own amusement. I never said I was perfect, and I never do that. Yeah? That's why you hang out with all the rich and popular kids at school. What are you even doing here? Isn't this place too lowly for you? Hideaki is my friend, whether you like it or not. And these people you're talking about come to me. I don't go looking for them. And by the way, at least I have friends and people to talk to, unlike you. This is exactly why nobody likes you. Hideaki probably just felt sorry for you. Hey, okay, let's not put fucking words in my mouth. I'm leaving. See you at school, Hideaki. Megumi quickly grabbed her stuff and exited the room. Hey, Yui, listen. I don't want to hear it, Hideaki. With notable less urgency, Yui followed suit, right after grabbing as many sandwiches as she could carry. Seriously, what just happened? I thought those two were getting along, so I really wasn't expecting that. So that's what happened. How weird. They didn't seem like the kind of people who would start a fight. I've never heard Megumi raise her voice before, let alone say something malicious. She's usually such a sweet, gentle, loving girl. I'll worry about that remark later. I was about to say, I'm like, she seems to talk to my mom a lot without me knowing. That's interesting. I'm surprised myself. Those two usually never start fights. They barely even know each other. It's probably because those two are from two different worlds. Maybe. I'll go up to my room now. I'll figure it out tomorrow. Okay. So much for a study group. I feel like I somehow know less about the subject than I used to. I guess I'll need to study on my own after all. That's too bad. I'm sure that Yui's a really, really good person too. Like it's the sad part. Like she's definitely the tsundere. She's very abrasive and loud and mean, but in actuality, she's probably really, really nice. It's a bit cloudy today. The weather has changed quite a bit since I arrived here. I've been here for almost 2 months now, but I'm still not used to everything. Is this a glitch? Like, I'm fairly sure we started in May. I don't know, maybe I'm losing my mind. And we did start in April, but gosh, yeah. With the bridge, for example. I like to go there in order to see Chinatsu, but those nightmares of mine, should I swing by there anyway? No. Take another route to school. Maybe not today. I'll face my fears some other day when I'm feeling less stressed. Maybe by not going there, I'm actually causing more harm than good, though. That could be something I'm doing. But at the same time, it's probably something from his past that you need to push forward sometimes, right? Arriving in class slightly earlier than usual, I looked around the classroom for the sources of my angst. Megumi is sitting at her desk alone. Maybe she's studying. Yui isn't here, so she's probably in the courtyard as usual. Maybe I should check on Yui before class. No, we're not going to check on Yui. Maybe I shouldn't. If it's a problem between Megumi and Yui, I'll just make it worse. I'll just stay in class and wait for the teacher to arrive. Oh, so that wasn't me talking to Megumi? Break time rolled around, and Megumi was still at her desk, diligently writing the notes off the board. Damn, that was a lot of information. I can't believe all this will be in the exams. I got most of it down, but the teacher rubbed off most of it before I had the chance. My efforts are getting me nowhere. Or should I do something else for a while? Go to literacy club, go to the roof. Let's interrogate Miga. Megumi. I really should hear her side of what happened last night, shouldn't I? I walked over to Megumi's desk. Hey there. Oh, hi there, Hideaki. What's with the gloomy hello? Still upset about what happened yesterday? Megumi's face quickly turned red. I knew it. Don't laugh, it's serious. No, it isn't. It's a pretty silly thing to be upset about. But I made a fool of myself at your house and ruined everything. Not only did I upset Yui, but now Hide and Mother must think I'm a terrible person. No, that is not true. Come on now. Nope, still not touching that. Calm down. You're making this out to be way bigger than it is. Everyone gets like that sometimes. It's part of being human. Trust me, I don't care about what happened, and I doubt Yui does either. You think she's upset? I said some pretty harsh things. Nah, I'm sure she's already forgotten about it. Really? Yui isn't the kind of person to care what other people say about her. Is that so? You seem to know her well. What do you see in her? What do you mean? You seem to like hang out with her. So does Rio. I don't really hang out with her. Like, I mean, this is the whole thing. Like, when games jump around and skip days, it's really hard to, like, understand the passage of time about what our characters are doing. I was able to get her number out of her, so I must sometimes go to the courtyard, but I didn't go to the courtyard today. She would have something to stand on about that. Well, I'm not sure what Rio's deal is, but for me, I just feel like she's different. She's not as mean as everyone makes her out to be. She's just defensive. I don't know why she always acts tough, but I'm sure there's a reason behind it. Anyway, we should stop gossiping about about people and do something fun. I don't know, Hideaki. I'm not really in the mood. I know. And that's exactly why we should do so. You need to do something to take your mind off things and bring a smile back to that beautiful face of yours. Hideaki? I just did it again, didn't I? You know what? You're right. Okay. What do you have in mind? Like you need to ask. The pranksters have returned to the scene of the crime. Oh no, not this again. You know you love it. Fine, I'll play along. What do you have in mind, Master Hideaki? Let me think. We need something bigger than last time. Oh, I have an idea. I walked over to the closet and opened it. Eureka! Huh? What are you going to do with those sticky notes? There's only one thing you do with them. Stick them. Stick them where exactly? Everywhere. Everywhere? Yep. There's enough here to cover the whole classroom. Come to think of it, why do we have so many sticky notes in the closet anyway? You want to stick these all over the classroom? You won't make it in time. That's why I have my partner in crime. Nuh-uh, I don't want to be a part of this. Aw, come on, we're crime buddies. Fine. I can't say no to that enthusiastic face of yours. Awesome, here, stick these all over the board. I'll take care of the desks and windows. Okay. I handed some colorful sticky notes to Megumi, and we started sticking them everywhere. I was really hoping that it would fade out and there was just sticky notes everywhere. I'm done here. How about you, Megumi? I'm done too. I looked over the board. Haha, nice. I see you made your symbol using different colors. Masterminds always leave a small piece of evidence to tease the victims. Couldn't have said it better myself. You've proven to be quite the rebel, Meg. I learned from the best. Damn right. Now then, let's get out of here before anyone else sees us. Okay, we better hurry. The break is almost over. Aaron and I walked outside, making sure no one saw us. The break ended and everyone headed back to class. Aaron and I tried our best not to laugh while everyone else did. Very funny, kids. Whoever did this just gave the janitor an extra hour or so to work. It appears to be some of the same pranksters as last time, judging by their totally original and not at all goofy signature. I am being sarcastic, of course. Hey, our signature is awesome. This kind of behavior might have been funny the first time, but now it's just getting a bit tedious. I don't have time to deal with this. We have tests to prepare for. Maybe we shouldn't have done this. Psh, chillax. Oh my gosh, he said the word chillax. Oh, we won't get in trouble. If you say so. Everyone, please take your seats. We'll deal with this sticky situation later. I made a punny. Not a single laugh. We all walked over to the seats in an uncomfortable silence and class began. So they're just gonna do it with sticky notes everywhere? By the time school had ended for the day, I had exhausted every fiber of my being. Also, the interesting thing is if I remember correctly, Japanese high schools don't particularly have janitors, because a lot of the time they're required to clean the classrooms themselves. Maybe they don't clean the hallways, but like the sticky note thing has nothing to do with the janitor. I always thought that the classroom was always cleaned by the students before they leave, but that's just something that I may have either misheard or isn't like completely common, but only common in certain schools. By the time school had ended for the day, I had exhausted every fiber of my being. Writing down notes, worrying about Yui Megumi, and stressing about exams all at once was taking its toll. As a result, by the time I had written down all the notes for the day, I was literally the last student to go home. Hey, Mom. Oh, Hideaki, you're home early today. Really? I'm pretty sure I was the very last student to leave school. I guess it must be because I came straight home for once. You didn't go out with your friends today? I thought I'd just spend the evening in my room catching up on some sleep. The others are probably preparing for exams anyway. You should do the same, you know. Yeah, I will. But the only thing on my mind right now is food. All of this studying has me starved. The studying you haven't been doing, you mean? Either way, you're right on time. Dinner will be ready in 5 minutes. Go wash up, then join me in the kitchen. Okay. After eating dinner with my mother, I returned to my bedroom. I promised I would study, but the second my head hit the pillow, my body had other ideas. I don't know why I'm so tired today. Is it the schoolwork getting to me? Is it stress? Am I worried about my friends? At any rate, all I want to do right now is sleep the night away. See, I'm a little concerned that because I haven't been going to the bridge with Chinatsu, like, he hasn't been able to, like, relax? Because the problem, obviously, is something from his past, and it's starting to plague him, in a sense. So by sort of ignoring that and sort of, you know, concerning myself in other people's petty problems, I could be negatively affecting Hideaki's life. I'm actually kind of concerned in a sense. But you know, every character goes through the lowest of lows before like really good stuff starts happening, right? So I'm interested to see. All right, are we gonna have another dream? Let's see, another dream. No, we're gonna skip. Almost a week. As the days leading up to my exam period rapidly passed by, I found myself once again waking up feeling refreshed, without feeling refreshed in the slightest. Although my usual nightmares have been kept at bay, the monster known as studying has been ruining my life. I've been getting little sleep lately, and with summer break riding on the results of my upcoming exams, that won't change anytime soon. Good morning, honey. Ready for your last day of school? I would be, if school wasn't being replaced by mandatory studying and exams. Honestly, who decided to give us a week off school solely for the purpose of studying, only to then drag us back for exams? Fair enough. School has been tiring recently, and now the exams are here. I just want this week to be over. Don't worry, it'll be over before you know it. You kids these days want to rush everything instead of enjoying your youth. No, I want to rush my exams precisely so I can go out with my friends and enjoy my youth. Okay, good point. You're really on the ball this morning, Hitty. All this studying must have given you super focus. Don't worry, it'll fade in a week or so. I'm not sure how I feel about that. I want you to do well, but it's also unnatural to see you so focused on something other than video games. Just how little faith does my mother have in me? Anyway, I guess it's about time you left. You don't want to be late on your last day of class. If you say so. Later, Mom. I finished eating and waved goodbye as I walked out the door. Surprise, Megumi? Oh no, I was about to say, no surprise, Megumi. There aren't many people here today. It seems like some of the students decided to stay home studying, or at least that's what they tell their teachers. Maybe I should have done the same. Boring. Psst. Hideaki, wow, Rio came though. So that's gotta be something. What? Let's go out, let's get out of here. What? This class is so boring, and it's just a revision of what we've learned before. So let's just ditch and go into town and do something. I don't know. Rio's right about this all being stuff we've done before, but even so, though he was complaining that he hadn't been able to get some of the stuff off the board because it was going by too fast. So, sorry, Rio, we're going to stay in class. We better stay in class. I don't want to get in trouble on the last day. Psst. What trouble? There's like 10 people here, including us. I'm pretty sure he won't mind. Let's not risk it. You're no fun, Hideaki. Have it your way. Rio walked over to his desk and sat down. Sorry, Rio, but I have studying to do. If you want to fail the exams and attend summer school, that's your problem. Yeah, it's just I'm actually sort of projecting here. I was always the type of person that stuck in class and, paid super close attention to everything. With all of the excitement from my day having passed by, I stared blankly at the ceiling in my room. I had neither the energy nor the desire to study anymore, and simply wanted summer vacation to arrive. I can't believe summer vacation is almost here already. I've been here for a full 2 months now, and it's gotten to the point where I really do feel like this is my home. I've had so much fun here. I never thought I'd make so many friends so easily. On the other hand, I've spent so much time worrying about my friends and trying to be sociable that I haven't had any time for myself. My entire school life has been me jumping from one person to the next, either listening to their problems or allowing them to create more for me. No, that's unfair. Even if friendships breed conflict, I brought all of this upon myself, and it's not as though they mean any harm. Besides, from tomorrow on, I'll have all the alone time I need. In the depths of study hell. So we're gonna hop forward a couple days? No, we're going straight. Okay, yeah, it's bugged. Oh no, it's not. It actually switched to June that time. All right, that's interesting. Scribble. 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 That's a new Pokemon name, just saying. Probably. Just kill me now. My first day of full-on exam preparation, and I'm already bored out of my mind. It is absolutely not what I wanted to spend my weekend. But the exams are 1 week from today, so I can't afford not to study. I just need to quit complaining, buckle down, and study my ass off. Scribble. I wonder what Megumi's doing. I'm gonna text Megumi. Oh man, my self-control sucks. Megumi! Oh, hello there, Hideaki. Studying hard, I bet? I wouldn't really say that. Oh, why's that? Some of this is really boring. I just can't concentrate sometimes. I know, right? I feel it. Wow, I didn't even say irked or icker. I just said, no, I know, right? I know exactly what that is. Oh man. I feel the same way. I mean, why do we even have to take some of these subjects? Are we going to use them in real life? I know that feeling. You and I both understand each other. That's why I decided to text you. I hope I didn't disturb you. Nah, I was already done with my study for today anyway. Oh, nice. I should keep it at a bit longer, but I can do it later. Are you sure? Yep. If you say so. So, how was your day? We and I kept texting as time went by. Oh, little text birds. That's going to jump forward really, really long, and all I've been doing is texting. Captain's log, day 3. After 2 days of isolation, I can feel myself succumbing to unnatural desires. Surrounded by only books, I continued my studies of human culture, all the while longing for human contact. The feel the touch, the smell of another human being. All sensations I have yearned for since my isolation began. Okay, I really do need to talk to someone. All this studying is driving me insane. Maybe I should send Shiro a text. You know what? We're gonna keep studying. No, I can't risk infecting her with my insanity. I'll just keep studying until I pass out. No, yeah, I was about to say, I'm like, I don't want to accidentally fail Hideaki. And the wizard dies at the end of the movie. Everyone saw it coming, but I was still mad when Megumi spoiled it for me. Okay. But enough about that. How was your day? Are you sure you're not just using me as a way to avoid studying? Whoa! You should become a detective or something. Who says I'm not one already? I wouldn't be surprised. Now head back to your studies before I call the high authorities, young man. Fine. Scribble, scribble. Scribble, scribble. Wow, this is even more complicated than math. I need a little break. Maybe I should contact you. We haven't spoken since the study break began. Study! Study! Excuse me, I burped. My bad. Nah, it'll probably be best that I don't disturb her. I don't want to find out what happens when someone interrupts Yui's studying. Besides, I still have plenty to do myself. Alright. So we only broke study pattern once. Because we don't have self-control. Yes, that sounds about right. And if I apply this theory to my own life, then I can finally confirm how fucking bored am I! I threw my book at the wall. Well, that was pointless and stupid. Speaking of which, maybe I should reply to the 125 text Rio sent me. I should... Oh man, I feel so bad. Rio, like, he's my best friend, but 125 texts. That's kind of nutballs. That's a little too much for me. I don't know if I really want to spend my night. I'm just gonna study. We're studying. I'll see him tomorrow anyway. And finals begin tomorrow, so I should really finish all of this. Exactly. But I guess we'll see what happens next time on No One But You. Take care, and stay frosty.